Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back with Rage Quitting Part 2.
Another topic that I have yet to speak of, and that's rage quitting.
Here it is. This is Maximilian, guys.
A couple of rage quitters for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. One actually happened at...
This is about from Maximilian, YouTuber. He's really good. I'll probably post a description.
As of late, and I was surprised because it had been a long time since anyone rage quit on me in this game. I think a big reason is if you get beyond the early ranks, like the people that are in the higher lords, like the 9th Lord, or the rookies, or the amateurs, or fighters, the very early ranks in Ultimate, a lot of people get really sensitive about their wins and losses, and if they have not played the game that much because they want to start on a fresh, clean record, and people will quit like
sorry guys.
Essentially, the noob levels when you're first starting, I tend to see that happening a lot more then. It didn't happen to me because I broke past those levels pretty quick, and I got into somewhat of the, not as high ranks, but like a little bit higher than the casual person jumping in. It's very rare that you're going to bump into anyone else that isn't like a 5th or 3rd Lord in my rankings right now. So I don't run into rage quitting very often, but I did run into one guy, and I'm not too sure if I had the match recorded, but it totally happened. He bumped out as soon as he lost, and wasn't even like anything special of a game either. It was just a win, and kind of blew my mind. And I was like, man, how often does this stuff happen? So I'd like to hear from you guys, because the last thing I heard was that Ultimate Marvel 3 or Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I think Mitsuma said one of these games was going to have this rage quitter hell. It was going to have this system mechanic going on underneath everything that you see of the game that would take people that rage quit and then match them up with other rage quitters to essentially fumigate them out of the online matchmaking and to get them the hell out of there, because no one's going to want to play with those people anyway. They're just corrupting and polluting the system. So it's hard to say if that guy was a frequent rage quitter or if this system is even intact and working in the netcode parameters of the game or the online infrastructure, but what I do want to hear is from you guys, like I was saying. How often do you run into rage quitters in fighting games? Not just in Ultimate, not just in Marvel vs. Capcom, I'm talking about fighting games in general. How frequent does it happen to you? What rank are you when it happens? Are you just starting if you've been playing for a while? Because my theory is that it's going to happen to you a ton when you're just starting, like we were saying, and then when you get higher up in the ranks and people are actually, you know, tending to be credible and like good people when playing online, they're not going to back out to save their win record all the time. So I'm kind of curious on that. How bad is rage quitting in fighting games online? Is it something that is worth it enough to for them to instigate further, more disciplinary techniques? I mean, if someone rage quits 3 times in a row, there should be something that happens to them. However, it's kind of hard to say whether or not it's a host quit, like if your internet drops out or you just have bad internet, or something along those lines, something that isn't a deliberate rage quit. Because who knows, like that could be neat to see in future fighting games to get those people out of the community, because they're not doing anything for the community. And the best moments to rage quit, like if you guys have a bad match and you're looking to rage quit, the best moment to rage quit, or when you should be rage quitting, is, wait, what the hell am I saying? No, don't do it! Don't do it, dog! It sucks! You lost! Deal with it! Seriously, rage quitters are some of the worst things to come to online fighting games, and it's been a huge problem ever since Capcom vs. SNK 2 on the original Xbox, which was one of the first online fighting games, so yeah, just don't do it. And if you're one of those people, freaking stop, because nobody likes you. So, another topic of conversation.
They're trying to say is he's like on the higher ranks and stuff. This is Maximilian, guys. He's a YouTuber. You know how rage quitting can be. It's like we're high up in the ranks. It's like he's saying, he's really, really high. Like I showed you before in the first one. The guy's 5th Lord over there, and he's that one. Oh, the stars and stuff. The stars and stuff. So I showed you like last time. That's why people rage quit that much. It happens. It feels like I'm going to rage quit too sometimes, but I just don't. It's no, just like you. Sometimes people, they're higher than you. But you just gotta face the fact that everything's just not for everybody. So I think that's the reason why people rage quit. So let's move on. This is another topic we want to talk about is taunting, making fun of your opponent. Masks go on. Taunting. They make fun of you. I think that is there's two friendly ones. I can see if a friend, but random people, I think that's disrespectful. Like when they kill your guy and they say, they give you the finger. You'll see what he's talking about.
I wanted to also get into was taunting. And I've seen a lot of people as of late taunting, especially post-match. Like, if you're going to taunt, do it in the middle of a match. Do it when you're actually putting something on the line, because a lot of people now, if they win a game, they taunt after the game is over and you're allowed to move and run around a bit. And that's pretty disrespectful. It's just like shoving it in your face after you're done. I also completely don't approve of taunting. It's pretty disrespectful, and the only time I'm going to taunt somebody back is if I run into the same guy and then beat him or her, and then give them the taunt they deserve back. I'm not going to do it to them constantly, and I'm just going to return the favor as much as they might have done it to me. So that's just my opinion in some of these situations. It's just my personal experience trying to let you guys know that you can still be a good person when playing a fighting game. It's kind of nice to see people that actually give you a message like good game or anything like that, to try to just be a nice person. And I really am always excited to get mail like that, or to send that to somebody if I see something really interesting, or as much as put their video up of them beating me but with their awesome crazy team that I haven't seen before. So find a way that you can actually make the online community a bit better for these games is all I'm saying, because there's a lot of stuff that can very easily make it all go wrong, and not much to make it a real cool and fun place, because it can be very frustrating to play fighting games online. But as we all know, the experience always does count. So let's stop with these topics and move back into some online ranked games. So interestingly, during this game, a lot of the time when I was playing my keep away, if you play a little bit of keep away with Doom and let the enemy approach you, they'll...
So in other words, this is him, and this is you. He's higher, and this is him. So thank you for watching. That's how he pretty much said everything. So thank you for watching, guys. Part 2, Rage Quitting.